Hey, what's the YouTube fam? It's your girl TK, and I'm in my car vlogging, y'all. And I decided that I wanted to get online real quick and speak to you guys about Kevin McCarthy. Now, I want you guys to know, as of recent, there's been a lot of talk about this man because he's been outed out of his position as the Speaker of the House for the U.S. House of Representatives. But honestly, for me, this is a whole thriller in its entirety. The reason being is numero uno. If we were to date back and look at Kevin McCarthy in his role, I should say, as the minority leader for the Republican Party, well, one of the things that he was asked to do in his position was to stop the steal on behalf of the President of the United States, and that was Donald Trump. Well, guess what Kevin McCarthy did? Kevin McCarthy he was a part of an insurrection, y'all. And an insurrection via a vote. He was voting to overturn an election. Now, honestly, when I think about someone like Kevin McCarthy, a Speaker of the House, taking a part of an insurrection, that's a thriller. This man has given his oath to this country that he was going to protect and defend the U.S. Constitution. Well, he didn't do that. As a matter of fact, again, he voted to overturn. Not only him, it was like 147 House Republicans who were voting to overturn the election on behalf of Donald Trump. Now, I want you guys to know, we're going to fast forward this conversation just a tad bit because now we need to look at Mr. Kevin McCarthy and his role as the Speaker of the House. Now, one of the things I want you guys to know is that now that Kevin McCarthy's in his role as a Speaker of the House, he has functions and duties that he has to, abide by. One of those functions and a lot of those duties is to ensure that members, elected officials, take their oath of office. The question that I will be presenting is, how would he be able to do that if he is taking a part of an insurrection? Honestly, to see that Kevin McCarthy was able to get upward mobility and he was a part of an insurrection, and then he got basically what does he call it? Like he got a job, a higher function job position. That's a thriller. Anyhow, guys, I wanted to go to my community tab and I want to read something to you guys that I've noted, okay? So the first thing I want you guys to know is, what does the U.S. Constitution say about a Speaker of the House? One of the things that I want you guys to note here, according to the U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution, it states that the House of Representatives shall choose their Speaker and other officers. One of the things I want you guys to know, when it came to Kevin McCarthy, in his position, he was not chosen. He actually was elected. It was a vote. There was an election. He was a part of a ballot. And it's a thriller. Because that is not what the U.S. Constitution has assigned. That is not the role of how a Speaker of the House is selected. So not only is Kevin McCarthy breaching his oath of office, but he's not even following the U.S. Constitution on how a person is picked within their position. That's a thriller. Also, I want you guys to know that Kevin McCarthy actually, he actually gives me, there's questions, I should say, that Kevin McCarthy had me kind of like wanting to have answered. The first question that I want you guys to know that I have is, can a minority leader participate in an insurrection by vote without breaching their oath of office? Can that be possible? Absolutely fudging not. But guess what Kevin McCarthy did? He participated in an insurrection via a vote. And look at him. He moves on up. Ain't that funny? Or more like a thriller. Now, I want you guys to note here, it says, an elected official takes an oath to protect and defend the U.S. Constitution from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And an insurrection, by definition, is a violent uprising against an authority of a government, excuse me. One of the things I want you guys to know, on January 6th insurrection, approximately 10 people died. People stormed the U.S. Capitol. Buildings, things were broke, shattered, glass. You know, this is a thriller. They were taking over the Senate chambers. This isn't professional. This isn't a part of the U.S. Constitution when you basically try to overthrow the Constitution. No, this isn't. No, and it's not right to hear that Kevin McCarthy would even want to be a part of a vote to kind of take up for Donald Trump when all of these behaviors are happening. Absolutely not. Number 2, here's another question. Is an election ballot and vote used to hire a Speaker of the House according to the Constitution? Can you hire a speaker via an election, ballot, or vote? Now, I'm going to cut my light on for a second because for some reason, it looks like it's getting dark. But I wanted to answer that question, okay? Now, according to Article 2, Section 1, it states that the House of Representatives shall be chosen for their speakership and shall have the sole power of impeachment. So let me say that one more time. According to Article 2, Section 1, it states that the House of Representatives shall choose their speaker and shall have the sole power of impeachment. Number 3, can a head of state be removed from office by a motion to be vacate? The head of state is not the head of state. Let me say that again. The head of state is not Kevin McCarthy. He is a representative of the House, but he is not the head of state. If you guys don't know, I, Tanya Knowles, breached the U.S. Constitution, and I am the head of state, a monarchy. And with that being stated, the only person that can come in and kind of like remove someone from office is a monarchy, or you can request via a motion to vacate, but you cannot remove a monarchy via a motion to vacate, if that makes sense. You know, again, Kevin McCarthy, his actions is attached to an investigation. It's attached to identity theft. It's attached to a breach to basically do your job, your responsibilities. His oath of office has been breached. Kevin McCarthy, he's a thriller in its entirety. Hopefully this video came out correctly because y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I've been trying to do this video all damn day. And this is like my 4th or 5th time trying to remake this video. And I refuse to, y'all, I'm squinting right now trying to look at something. But I refuse to try to remake this video. So I'm hoping it came out. I'm gonna listen to it. And if I think it's okay, then I'm just gonna upload the video. Anyhow, peace, love, and happiness, y'all. Bye.